What if I tell you that before Nigeria was ever called Nigeria, this land was not one country, but a patchwork of empires, kingdoms, and powerful city-states? A land where armies of horsemen thundered across the savannah, where bronze casters created masterpieces still unmatched till this day, and where entire communities ruled without kings. This was Nigeria before Nigeria. Our story begins in the north. Here, one of Africa's greatest empires, the Kanem-Bornu Empire, rose as early as the 9th centuries. Its rulers commanded caravans that stretched across the savannah, trading salt, gold, and knowledge. To the west of the Kanem-Bornu Empire, the Hausa city-states grew: Kano, Katsina, and Zaria. Independent yet interrelated by culture, each city was a powerhouse of trade and craftsmanship. And then came the Sokoto Caliphate in the 19th century, born from the jihad of Usman Dan Fodio. At its height, this was the largest Islamic empire in Africa, stretching across lands that would later become known as Northern Nigeria. To the western part, we have the Yoruba Kingdom. Here stood the Oyo Empire, feared for its cavalry and political strength. Its influence stretched far beyond its borders, but older still was Ile-Ife, the spiritual heart of the Yoruba people. This was where sacred bronze and terracotta works were created, art so refined that when Europeans first saw them, they could not believe Africans made them. Surrounding them were other states, Ijebu, Ekiti, and Ondo, each adding its own piece to the Yoruba legacy. Across the river Niger, the Igbo world looked different. No great king sat on a throne here. Instead, power lay in the hands of the people. Village assemblies, councils of elders, secret societies. Yet, from here rose the Nri Kingdom, a spiritual authority that spread peace and ritual influence far and wide. Later, the Aro Confederacy grew powerful, controlling vast trade networks through the famous oracle of Arochukwu. In the rainforest of what is today known as the Niger Delta stood the mighty Benin Kingdom. With its towering walls, advanced political system, and the legendary Benin bronzes, Benin was one of the most sophisticated kingdoms in the world. Nearby, the Nri Kingdom of the Ishekiri people blended African traditions with possible link to Portuguese influences, while the Ijaw city-states dominated the creeks, and the Ibibio carved out their place in history. When Europeans came, they didn't see this land for what it truly was. They gave it names that reduced its identity to trade and exploitation. They gave it names such as the Slave Coast, the Bight of Benin, the Bight of Biafra, and so on and so forth. Later, the British stitched together territories under names like the Niger Coast Protectorate and the Royal Niger Company. Finally, in 1897, Flora Shaw gave it a single name, Nigeria, after the river Niger. But the truth is, Nigeria was never born in 1897. Long before the British drew their maps, this land was alive with kingdoms, empires, and civilizations that shaped the whole of what is today the West African region. This is the story of Nigeria before Nigeria. In the episodes to come, we'll talk more about these kingdoms that were mentioned in this video, their rise, their glory, and their fall. Meanwhile, please subscribe to the channel and stay tuned. See you on the next one.